Callaway Mavrik against Taylormade Sim. People have been asking for it, Matthew. You can have a hit as well. Got your club over there. I think they want it, don't they?
I think I need to make up for that wild one.
Yeah, so we got twistface against jailbreak and flashface, so AI against twistface kind of ideas. Both talking aerodynamics, maybe sim a bit more, visible with this kind of lump at the bottom, lowering CGs and stretching it back and making it more aerodynamic. A movable weight, fixed but movable, or changeable, I should say. On Mavrik, both have got changeable necks. Let's start with sim, shall we? Speed injected. You've got to remember this one is built past tolerance for rebound on face, and then they inject into these little visible holes here to then bring it back. I've got a question about visible tech. I'll ask if I don't forget it after I've smashed this one down there. Got to remember to aim a little bit left almost with my sim drives, because I'm struggling to draw these. Oh, I've hit that well. And I've drawn it.
Oh, draw ball.
That's the trouble with aiming left, isn't it? Hit that good though, it felt like.
Yeah.
So with the visible tech, like you could inject this to bring it back and not have bright blue buttons on it, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean?
I guess you could,
yeah.
I've got a question about their tech too.
Go on.
So the foam that they inject,
it's speedy.
How long until that like stops having an effect and then you're not in tolerance anymore?
I don't know the answer. That's the post comments down below, and I guess no one knows the answer, because unless they developed it 4 years, 10 years.
Because you're in trouble, aren't you, there, if something goes slightly wrong?
Well, the average golfer is not in trouble,
No.
and even the top end amateurs, as far as I know at the minute, aren't in trouble, because I don't think they're being CT tested. Tour is being CT tested, and it is increasing this year, I've been told. So I've been on tour tracks for the last X amount of years, and CT testing came in, and they're like all behind the scenes testing every one of their players' drivers.
Yeah.
Because they don't want their one pulled, and if they find anything, they pull it and give them a new head. So a good question I do not know the answer to. I guess to try and answer that question, you would need to believe that it's a thing in the first place.
Yeah.
So I think there's so many ways you could look at that.
Because what are the, I don't know, the fines for if you get caught with an illegal driver? What?
Again, has anyone been caught? Yeah, I think one player had their club pulled, didn't they? I don't know if it's the player, it's got to be the player's responsibility at the end of the day.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
So the players should be demanding, I want this tested, I want this tested. Certain companies build closer to tolerance than others. And this is an internal battle that you hear with companies where there's some companies that are just like, come on, should we just be sensible?
Yeah.
And there's some companies giving middle fingers going, no.
Yeah.
Because you go on tour ranges and there's some serious pro shop life feeling to it.
Yeah.
They're trying to get these players into their product. It is a, let's get them. And if my driver is hotter than the others, if I can show them 3 yards, these boys take it. I mean, they want 3 yards extra.
Yeah.
It's funny to watch. And I've hit that good as well.
Cool, you adapt into that slight fade, aren't you? Changing yourself.
Yeah, I've
up.
actually, and that's what I want. I want to hold on to that. I think that's massive.
Just one short. You
That
always do one short, don't you?
That is 3 Brahma hits from Sim there. We'll look at those numbers in a second. Let's go to Mavrik. Sound of that, it's medium to tingy. I like it. Looks good.
Yeah.
I don't like this shape of the neck. It doesn't round off enough for me.
Yeah.
But that would no way stop me from gaming that if I knew I could perform like I've performed with them. I'll be amazed if anything can beat that felt like me at full tilt.
Yeah.
Personally.
Good shots. Prepare to be amazed.
So here we go. We've got the Mavrik.
Oh, bear with. Driver being a little slow in first gear. Let me just...
Changing the driver. So Mavrik to Sim compares in looks. Definitely the Mavrik is more what you'd call kind of classical. It's a more rounded shape. It's obviously all black. The Sim does shout and scream a bit more.
Yeah.
Post comments down below, you know, do you want your driver to shout and scream or not? Like, is there a peer pressure thing?
Yeah.
It would never have bothered me in the past. I just wanted it to do well. I don't care what it looked like. Sometimes if you had a choice of two that perform the same. I would obviously often go to the more outlandish one because I just quite like being silly with it. But I know some people, you would show them drivers when I was doing a lot of fitting. I can't hit that.
Yeah.
And I think, well, why not? I can't. John's just going to rip me if I turn up with that.
Yeah.
Can we got a black one? Oh, okay, there you go. So I'm expecting different sound with Mavrik, and then in turn might deliver a slight different feel. That's a high toe.
Definitely different sound, isn't it?
Yeah, it's such a.
Oh.
God, that has done well for that strike.
Yeah.
It's a duller, close to the wooden wood sound. It's what we would call more true.
Yeah.
But then it's not true if you think about it, because this is made of metal, so it should ting, shouldn't it?
Carbon.
Face is not carbon though, is it? I'm hitting with a bit of metal.
Yeah.
That should make a tingy sound. So that's a funny statement when I say that. I often think, true, what does that even mean? But there you go. I do like the shape of the Mavrik more. That felt like a Brammer.
Oh, wow. That's straight.
That felt like a Brammer.
Oh, that's out there too. Very nice.
I'm hitting fairways today, sir.
Good drives.
I think in fittings across the land, there'll be people who love Mavrik sound. There'll be people who will love that because it's louder. Mm-hmm. I think it'll divide.
Definitely gone in a different direction this year, isn't it? The sound.
Yeah, it's still the AI is what
Yeah.
they've advertised, and it does. It's a standout, beautiful sound. I think it is very nice. Again, a little toey.
Yeah, 3 straight balls though.
I think we look at the numbers. I'll be shocked if there's much between them. I would argue, I'm going to guess that the Sim 2 to 5 yards further, but I would argue they felt like a slightly batched, better free hit. Should we have a look?
Yeah. Mavrik carried 263.
Yeah.
Sim carried 268. So you were right in your prediction.
Yeah.
Backspin 1.8 for the Mavrik, 1.770 for the Sim. Launching a little bit higher with the Mavrik at 16.2 compared to 15.3 for the Sim. And you said about strike and your ball speed probably showing that with the 149 to 146.5 on the Mavrik.
So the strikes for the Sim were better.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt that. Can we have a little breakdown of what's gone in those numbers? So longest hit 271 with the Sim.
Yeah. 265.
But look at the spin, 1.5. I don't want a club spinning at 1.5.
No, that was a little turny left ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, so done very good numbers, but not that sustainable. 265 longest with Callaway. Highest ball speed definitely with the Sim by a mile an hour, 149 to 148.
150 at the top there.
Sorry, 2 mile an hour, just under 1.7 mile an hour faster. So Sim, as always, doing blooming well. Callaway just going a bit high on those strikes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, should I hit 2 more with the Callaway to see if we can get an equivalent strike, or do you want to just step in and hit? I mean, I'm happy. To me, I'm looking at them as the same.
Yeah.
If I had bias towards one of those companies, if I wanted the Sim, I'm buying it.
Yeah, like look at that ball speed there, 143. That's just showing again the strike that you put on that.
Yeah. But I always hit it out the middle. We need to test with high hand because I've always hit it out the middle, Matt.
What? All right, shall I change it to me?
Yeah, why not?
I've just had a thought.
Go
I've
on.
brought my driver in, but it's a Mac, so I need to put that head in it.
Okay, let's do that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, stand by your beds. Lockey.
Here we go.
Here's the water on the right of the.
So first off, like you saying that the Sim's not different,
it's good.
like depth-wise. Like I put that behind, and I'm scared that there's a sky in me.
Yeah, okay.
And that is definitely higher up. Like whatever you say, you're wrong.
Okay, I'm happy to be wrong. Should we measure it?
Like, yeah, if you want.
Not now, maybe like on Instagram, we'll get a ruler out and give it an actual measure.
Okay.
I reckon it peak height's higher,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's got more of a bulge at the top, so actually you get less in some spots and more in others.
All right.
Does that make sense? It's
Yeah.
more like an orange, where the Sim is more like a banana.
I feel like we should measure at its maximum positions.
Yeah.
And that's the test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that is a test. Yeah.
The
Does that have
test.
to be that
Yeah.
that's it?
And
So what if you win that test? then you're allowed to punch me in the face.
No, I'll just take the victory. I'm happy. I don't need violence, you know.
Go on, and what else are you thinking about those two?
The same as you. This bit here.
It's got a gammy end, isn't it? It's gammy.
Yeah, and it's totally like you would call like a wedge, like a teardrop.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas this is a lot more rounder, the Maverick.
Like an orange, isn't it, the Maverick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God, hit some Sims. I just want you to hit them.
Okay. I would pick...
Literally everyone's just turned up now in this video. They've not watched, they've just turned up
At the start, we'll just put Matt hits at this time.
in the description down below. Hit that code to get to the real show.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a toe ball.
Oh no.
It's toey.
Not a bad start though. You'd find that.
Yeah. Wouldn't be too happy though if I hit that.
No, you'd
like some would say, oh, good shot, and I'd be like, oh,
yeah.
no, it wasn't really, you know.
No, yeah, it's a toey pull. So twist face, in theory, should have started that further right.
Yeah, started it pretty straight, didn't it?
Yeah. Is that not beefier?
It's a little lower, I think, on the face, but it's done well.
Done very well.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Oh, that's out there, isn't it?
Little fadey.
Good shot. So you got two on there that are very readable, one toey. Should we see how your Maverick compares?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got Matt into the Maverick, but he uses the Max. This is the standard head, so we've changed his head but put his shaft in. Let's see how it compares.
It's a little low, but a good take and drive.
Good drive, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You have, haven't you? You might have.
Hello.
Toey or not?
Tiny bit, but another good one.
Oh, it is.
Is that a fairway this time?
Yeah, I think that's landing and just running into the semi.
Semi again.
A lucky one. Not happy with those three. I think we're going to have to discount one of the Sims, but we'll have a look because I think you've got two good Sims and one poor. But let's have a look at these numbers. Three good hits there, Matt. There's been an incident where I've not changed, so we're going to do it. We're going to do it the other way.
We've got a dodgy driver.
Here we go. Right, you are 281 carry with a Sim.
Yeah.
35 peak height, spinning at 2-1, which is good for you.
Yeah, that is good. Really
Ball
good.
speed averaging 160.
Yeah.
Excellent numbers.
Thank you.
As I think two sets of good numbers there, yours to mine. Like Sim is doing blooming well.
Yeah.
281 was your average. So you're 284 with the Sim, so it's 4 yards further. It's peaking height the same, slightly higher spin, 2-3.
Yeah.
And slightly more ball speed.
Yes.
But again, not fair. Let's just quickly, so you're 284.
284 at 2-4 spin, let's say.
Yeah, but there's not a fair comparison of the.
Leave that one disabled.
Yeah, we got to get these two in really to make the Sim.
So
see, the Sim is now longer at 287, spinning at 2-2, so it's very, and 163 ball speed.
Launching the same.
Yeah.
Sim 250 revs less and 2 yards longer.
So if you discount that 154, it's 10 mile an hour slower than your best ball speed, the top one on the Sim, which you towed.
Yeah.
Just
ball speed,
good.
Tiny bit higher with the Callaway on the better strikes, isn't it?
Yeah, 165. You're just sneaking a bit more. Your longest hits though are. Well, you've had a 287 with all of them. Two 287s and a 287 here with this was a Maverick, even though it says Sim because of.
Look at those distances, bruh.
Impressive.
Angle of attack.
Yeah.
Little lesson.
Just really
Spin
good.
loft coming down.
Yeah.
Spin down, launch up. Look at that launch for me, eh?
I mean, you can see why they're the two heavyweights. They are just two sets of very good numbers.
Definitely.
You're going to choose Maverick, you do, and you have to, and I get that. If I was choosing between the two, again, it would be hard for me. I probably would go Maverick purely on the round the shape.
Shape, yeah.
Little bit on sound. But again, I feel a little bit like if my best mate had a Sim, oh sorry, he had a Maverick or she had a Maverick,
you'd get the Sim.
I'd go, I can't
Yeah,
have
just
what-
because
I
you can
want, yeah, because I
go
want to
down the
beat them.
fairway.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, is your Maverick out there? Because they are so similar, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if anyone's getting any different numbers out of them, I would argue your fitting is
Not
up for
correct,
question,
yeah.
basically, because that is just two very good performing drivers. And Matt, I have to say, some of the best drives you've hit, and to be honest with you,
they all you lot
bit of an anticlimax.
came for a laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh at that.
Go back to your bovrils, you lot.
Yeah, put those keyboards away.